What is up, everyone? I am back, and I know I've not been on for so long, for at least maybe, before we all start, I haven't been on for at least maybe 2 weeks or more. I'm really sorry for that. I had my finals, and everything. I had to finish up school and stuff, but it's finally done. It's all passed, everything. It's all good and well. So I'm gonna start uploading more. And a few things have happened in this past few weeks. Um, Avengers Endgame is close to beating Avatar. They're just like sitting around 70 million away from it. There's been some new Spider-Man Far From Home trailers and stuff, and still images, and other stuff like that. And of course, while I'm making this video, many other there's other movies that come out like Aladdin as well and stuff like that, which I will also possibly go and watch and do a review of later on. But today, now I just came back, as you can see, it's raining outside, and that's pretty ironic. But I just came back from watching Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and I thought, like, why not? Why not just do a little quick review of it? And there's a lot of rain in the movie, and I'm really soaked in rain now. So that's really ironic. It's raining here a lot, but hell, what you gonna do? But before I start the review, I want to say I just got the new Mortal Kombat game. I've been a little, because I haven't had time to get it, but now finally I got it. So maybe expect a review coming up about that too soon, maybe. Cause I can't wait to play this. It looks really awesome, so I'm definitely gonna get into that. And but so I personally have never been when I went to the review. I personally have never been like a huge Godzilla fan. Like I've been a fan, of course. I like Godzilla a lot, but I'm not like being a die-hard fan, like that. But I followed it during my youth, during my childhood. I watched some of the older movies. Yeah, even the '98 one, which was absolutely bullshit. But well, it had some good stuff in it. It wasn't the worst I've ever seen, but yeah, it's probably one of the, if not the worst, Godzilla movies. But anyways, I've not been the biggest of the Godzilla fans, but I've still enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed watching the movies and going back. It's a fun character. It's a fun thing with all these monsters and stuff. And I just love in this movie seeing all those monsters, get together, and like after watching beforehand, like so watching the first Godzilla movie, the one from 2014, and then Kong Skull Island. There's a lot of this. Like, it's incredible to see this universe. This is a new cinematic universe they're building up, and I like it. It's pretty fun, and if you want monsters, you'll get monsters. You'll get them full on. It's not like the first Godzilla movie, where you have to wait a long while to just see a few little glimpses of Godzilla. No, you want Godzilla, you get Godzilla, plenty of him. He appears many times, during the movie, and some of the other ones too. King Ghidorah or Ghidorah, however you want to say that. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. But then you also have Rodan, Mothra, and some other monsters, besides a cameo monster. I don't even know what they are. Some of them, there's like a mammoth kind of monster. I don't know. I'm not too deep. I don't know even know if that's an original monster or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm not so. As I said, I'm not so deep into the monster genre like that to know exactly everybody. But they reference a lot of Kong as well. You see a little clip of Kong walking. They just see the back of him, kind of. But they reference Kong a lot in the movie. They mention Kong. They mention like Skull Island as well and other things. So you can really feel that it's like all connected. And there's also one character in there that is also from Kong Skull as well. Um, that's an character or older version of a character from that movie, and that's really fun. I like that. That's really interesting. But uh, they really go deep into this, like a lot of the fights and everything. Maybe some people I've seen some people think maybe it's like a little bit too much, too many monsters and stuff like that. But for me personally, I just wanted it all. I just wanted more, just the monsters, you know. It was awesome. The fights and everything. It was brilliant. It was just so epic to see, you know, how they put all this together and how they really brought them all into the story like that. And props to them really as well for bringing the story in as well. They try to also explain everything somehow, even though maybe that's not necessary. But they try to like explain how everything has worked and how everything like why the monsters are there and like how they fit into to our world like that and stuff like that. And how they fit into the human world and how they have been from a long past, like in the beginning, like they have been there for many like thousands of years, you know, or even, maybe even more. Like they were the real big first gods and stuff like that. And I just love the kind of how they bring it together. And they also have like a kind of a little bit of like a chemistry, kind of like a, you know, Mothra and Godzilla together. Like they're close. They're together in the final fight. You know, they fight together. I kind of enjoy that. I kind of like that they call her the queen and him the king, like the king and queen of the monsters. I enjoyed that. That was like kind of a fun thing. Um, when they fight King Ghidorah and or King Ghidorah, sorry, you can call him whatever you want. The three-headed, three-headed shit. But the monsters look really good. All of them look really good. You know, they look accurate to how they should be, and they really did a good job on all the designs. Godzilla looks better than ever. You know, or at least better than ever from the modern times. You know, before the CGI was. He looks really good, and Mothra as well looks awesome. At first, you cannot really see her that much because it's like a lot of like lights and stuff. It's really though beautiful. You know, I like that scene when she comes in. It's like I like the atmosphere. I like how they introduce her and everything. How she first is a larva and then she like she's first a larva and then she's then she goes into cocoon, and then towards the end of the movie she comes out as the moth, butterfly, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I guess the moth because she's called Mothra. So, but but like it's pretty fun. I like it. They really bring it all together like that with her. I like her appearance and her design. And towards the end you can see her more better. And I love another one of the monsters is Rodan, who is pretty much the the bee of all the monsters, the little how can I say it, the little sidekick or the little servant of all the monsters. He comes in and he has his moments, but after that he's like, now towards the end of the movie he's like like no, even Martha kicks his ass. um, he gets pummeled around a lot. It's pretty funny. But and speaking of funny, there's a lot of like in type of jokes put in there and there to really lighten up the mood a little bit. And I like that. It wasn't too much. It wasn't forced. It fitted in pretty well. And then when we get into the human characters, there's a lot of stupid decision made by the human characters in this, but it doesn't ruin the movie. It's like it's understandable stupid decisions, you know. And I like all of them. There's some characters that are clearly there just to have their roles. Everybody had their clear roles. You know, someone is a soldier, someone is a scientist, another is like a general, and you know it goes like that. and and personally, the one of the main characters, played by Millie Bobby Brown. Personally, I've never been a huge fan of her in her acting. Like, never really watched Stranger Things. Haven't even gone into that show a lot. But yeah, I like her in this. She did a good job. I enjoyed the character and I followed along, and it was pretty good. And there is a real big like plot thing going on in the middle of this that really just got me like, huh? Okay, why? They try to go like the I don't know how to say it, maybe Thanos route, if you want to call that, or like I'm trying to go like for the better of humanity, everything needs to be destroyed. That we need to, and one of the main characters, like one of the characters that are more prominent, goes in and does something that is like a little bit weird, but I can still understand where they're going with it, and it doesn't ruin the movie at all. It floats it along really well, and that character in the end gets a good payoff for what they've done and like everything. So it's like that. Without spoiling too much, for if you wanna like, I will put it in the title. That's a little bit spoiler here, but I don't know if I want to go too deep, like to really tell everybody how it ends. But yeah, overall, really good with the story. I like the story. I enjoyed it a lot. The human characters work fine. Everybody has their role, and everybody, the emotional scenes are really good, and some of the scenes like makes you go a little bit like, what are they doing? But it's understandable. It's good, and it just makes the movie even more, high looking, because everything is not just set up to everybody knows what they're doing. It's like in those kind of situations when they come into with the monster and everything, some of them do make drastic decisions, and that's kind of understandable, really, because some of them think about what they feel is the best, what they feel they are fighting for, and there's a big scene towards the end, a really emotional scene, when one of the characters goes in and like pretty much saves the day somehow, like try to makes a big impact. I can't go exactly say what happens or what he does, what that person does, but it's a bit it's emotional, right? It's a little emotional scene, but it's really cool. It was really cool scene that really brought us into the final fight, But and that's what I'm gonna try to end this on. It's like that final fight was really good. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Godzilla, and like they had all the sounds right. His roar, and when he's charging up and everything. And the final one when he like explodes like and really kicks King Ghidorah's ass. Just rips the heads off, and it's really fun. It's a really fun ending, and I loved it. I loved it. And in the end, I'm not gonna give away too much, like how they fight in the end. I'm not gonna give away how everything ends, but there's a cool scene in the end as well, with Godzilla and some of the other monsters that is pretty fun, but also pretty cool. You can go watch it. I'm not gonna say exactly what happens, but but overall, I loved it. It was fan service to the fullest, really, and that's what I liked. Maybe some people thought it's not too much of monster stuff, but I just enjoyed it. I was like getting all excited and just like yeah. Like every time Godzilla came in, I was like yeah, go and kick his ass, Like Godzilla coming to save the day, it was pretty fun. That's how a monster movie should be. At least like a monster movie like this. I was definitely stoked to see this, and I'm happy I did. I can't wait for what's next. There's a post-credit scene that really hints towards something big. I'm not gonna say what it is, but that maybe can hint to something really big in the future, in a future Godzilla movie. that has been done before as well. So it's something really huge that can happen. But I can't wait for the next one. Really, I believe the next one's gonna be Godzilla, like Godzilla versus King Kong or something like that. Godzilla versus Kong, or whatever they're gonna call it. But that's gonna be the next one, really, with Godzilla. I don't know if there's gonna be anything in between that, but I can't wait to see where they're going with this the cinematic universe, even more this monster universe. Sorry for that. Annotations coming up on my phone. It's annoying, but yeah, that's pretty much what I thought about this movie. It gets a definite 9 out of 10 for me. It's absolutely wonderful. Go see it. You won't regret it. You know, it's a Godzilla movie done right. At least for the most part. Yes, there are some moments that are a little bit weird, but overall, it's really, it does the characters justice. It really does the franchise justice. You know, it's a big step up. It takes Godzilla from the first one, but takes the element of Kong Skull Island and the tempo and everything like that, and brings it into this and puts it all together. You know, and that makes it really good. That makes it really awesome and fun to watch. 2 hours of really enjoyable stuff. So yeah, that's my review. A little bit quickly of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I'm sorry if it wasn't anything too much ingoing, but I'm a bit tired. My voice is almost gone. I'm getting a little sick and having a cold or something. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to come back. You know, I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, so I just wanted to upload for you guys another video. And I felt this was a good one to do. Give my thoughts about this movie. And one final thing, you know, when you see these monsters come on, it's like there's something really cool, like the effects and everything. You know, there are CG. It's not like in the past with the costumes and practical effects like that, but it's still really awesome to see. It's still really cool to see these monsters fight and how they, you know, how they make everything work. And it's a modern take on Godzilla, and it's doing really good. You know how it was before. You know, before there weren't special effects like this. So before there were more practical stuff with costumes and so on. But I'm really enjoying it so far how they have gone with this. And I'm definitely gonna buy the Blu-ray, and I can't wait to see what's coming next. You know, it can even be really good. You know, cinematic universes can work. But if they just stick to how Marvel has done it, you know, then it's gonna be good. As long as they don't do it that they don't copy the DCU, because yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. But so far it's been good. You know, one Godzilla movie, one Kong movie. They bring the all together like this, introduce some monsters in this one. It's fine. You know, you don't have to. That Godzilla is the main center point. It's a little bit different. You know, you don't really have a separate Ghidorah movie or Rodan movie. That's like, I don't know. There's no really like big interest in that. I'm pretty sure some people will see that, but Godzilla in this one, at least Godzilla needs to be the main center point in each of these movies when you bring in these type of characters. King Kong can be a different one. He can really be a separate one. You can do a separate movie as they did with the Kong one. I hope to do another Kong movie after the Kong vs. Godzilla. Because he's also a kind of famous character that can be on his own, you know. But who knows where they're going with this. This has gone over more than I thought. It's almost up to 20 minutes. Sorry for being a little bit long, but yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Godzilla. Thank you guys for watching, and leave a like down below, and also subscribe and press the notification bell and share if you did, and so you can see more videos like this, hopefully coming soon, more. And leave a comment down below and tell me if you have seen the movie tell me what you think about it. Tell me what do you think it was cool? Do you think it was maybe too much? What do you think about monsters? If there's so many monsters, or do you think the human characters were good or not? Did they ruin the movie? Did they make it good? Did it all fit together well? You know, I liked it. I liked the story on how they're building everything up, and the there are some good, really cool moments in there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I promise more videos are coming, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.